What I spent in a week as a 31-year-old living in Los Angeles.
This is how much money I spend in a week as a millionaire living in New York City.
Guys, exactly how much I spend in a week as a 29-year-old living here in the very expensive city of Los Angeles, California. Go to Ralph's grocery store and pick up 18 of these bad boys for $3.79. I'll also get a package of this sliced turkey for $2.99, which lasts me about 14 days. I then get this cheese from Trader Joe's for the bargain price of only $3.99, which lasts me about 21 days. And finally, we've got 6 generic brand bagels for $1.99 and a large spread of generic cream cheese for $3.89. So this entire breakfast comes to a delightful $1.02.
Now, I feel like as a 31-year-old, I have a lot more responsibilities. Okay, I just ordered Domino's today for $15.86. It was really delicious. I have no regrets about that. I spent a lot on food, you'll see.
I top it off with a cup of homemade iced coffee, of which the total comes to about 20 cents between the cost of beans, filters, and cream.
I feel like as a 31-year-old, I have a lot more responsibilities. This beverage is more, so $363 on alcohol.
I will wake up, take our time getting out of bed, put on our shoes. In the morning, I don't even grab my wallet when I walk out the door, just because I know I won't be spending any money. The wallet stays at home and we bike to the gym.
Postmates, $113. Postmates, $73. What did I order that was that much? I don't even know. Yikes.
Now my gym membership is pretty pricey. It comes out to just around $8.60 per day. They have locations everywhere around the city, and all in all, it's just a nice gym. And something like health, you can't really put a price on.
McDonald's, $8, KFC, $13. I eat a lot of fast food.
In total of $5.01 I spent on Monday.
Coffee. And coffee will cost me just about 25 cents. Coffee is something I will never pay for. It'll be a very rare occasion that I actually go out and get coffee. Most mornings for lunch, I had 2 Trader Joe's veggie burgers with lentils, spinach, and a protein shake. The shake costs $2.75, and the total for this lunch comes out to $6.77.
PayPal, $27. Desi did my hair extensions, and I just sent her a tip via Zelle. Selfridges, $7.81. I got the Fendi moon boots. I found them at Selfridges. They did not have them at Fendi, so I had to do a little Google search.
Dinner. The total cost of this dinner is $2.89, which is pretty damn good for living in New York City. The total cost for Monday comes out to $25.81.
So now on Tuesday, I had my usual breakfast and coffee for the price of $1.22. I got some early work done from home until about 11 a.m. and then after that, I drove to meet up with a wellness and meditation coach who's helping me learn how to relax a little bit more. I just started doing this recently and it's $250, but I figured I would just give myself a month. I do see this as money well spent and an investment in myself that should end up helping me out way more long term.
$350 is glam, makeup, Fendi. Ooh! $3,164 at Fendi.
For breakfast, I had a bowl of cereal for 87 cents and a pot of coffee for 25 cents. We don't believe in single-use plastic in this household, so we have a pure water filter, so water is 100% free.
We go all out. We make it super fancy. We go to TGI Fridays. I didn't have a huge appetite, and neither did he, so we ended up splitting some nachos. He got a Sprite, and I paid the bill since it was my treat. So the grand total of that dinner was $23 for 2 with tax and tip.
That's what I needed. Victoria's Secret also needed underwear. Did I need $909 worth of underwear? I'm physically feeling kind of sick about this. I've been trying to save money.
Worked out in the basement in my apartment for free. But because Equinox is paid by the month, I still paid the $8.60 for the gym, even though I did not go. After the workout, I had my typical protein shake for $7.30. Then I jumped on the subway for $2.75 to head to...
That means that in total for that Tuesday, I spent a whopping $275.74. But $250 of that was kind of like a one-time charge. But again, we're still counting that.
Postmates, again, $6.54. Order Plus, no idea what that even is, $152. Front gate was $900, but I really needed these light up balls for my pool. This sounds so bad. Oh my God. I don't think I am a 31-year-old. I think I'm a child.
It was late at night. I wasn't really feeling too hungry. So for dinner, I just had a protein shake for $2.75, bringing the total for Tuesday's spendings to $45.66.
Total for Wednesday, the entire amount of money I spent was $7,001.22, but $7,000 of that was for a home remodeling project. So really, I kind of only spent $1.22, but again, we're counting the full thing, and yeah, so a little bit over $7,000 that day.
Mirror is a photo booth that the Kardashians use for all their parties. It's $4,000 and you get these black and white photos. We're using it tonight.
For $7.30, and then I had a pretty large spending. YouTube is a business, and I booked my first travel trip for 2020, which ended up costing me $1,401.90. Now this is a business expense. You have to spend money to make money.
The crew is $15,000. That's towards my music video budget, not my music video budget, not even close.
I skipped breakfast and I just had coffee instead. And had lunch, which was leftover pasta and garlic bread that my girlfriend's family made the night before. After that, the rest of the day, I really just worked from home, and I thought I was doing pretty good on spending until a last-minute plan came up to have a double date with a good friend of mine. So I had to do something really special to celebrate that. Wouldn't you know it, we got some sushi and Mai Tais. The restaurant also accidentally brought us out the wrong sushi roll, which they just ended up giving to us for free, which is pretty cool. But all in all, with tax and tip for my girlfriend and I, it was $63 for that dinner.
Just trying to live out my pop star dreams. DoorDash, $21, Amazon, $30, Top Tech, $148, the Boiling Crab, $130 for a seafood boil. All these checks, maybe to my sister, employees' bills, Sweet Serenity Desserts, $339. Lots of hair and makeup. I'm gonna try to stock
On Thursday to $82.72.
Afterwards, my girlfriend and I decided to go out to this place in Los Angeles called Milk. My girlfriend decided to treat that night, and we split a cookies and cream ice cream bar. So yeah, that was free. That means in total for the Friday, I spent a whopping $4.24. Not too shabby.
Arby's, $25, Baskin Robbins, $24. I love Baskin Robbins, but they gave me a tummy ache. I just had some for lunch. Lots of Amazon, $114, $37. Urban K and Mayun Grong hot dog. Shout out K-Town food, like just so delicious. Namee's, $618. That's beauty products. I got a lot of self-tanner, a lot of eyelashes, and that's pretty much all I got. Amazon, we got a therapy bill of $300, another Postmates of $228. That was me and Nicocado's Buffalo Wild Wings, $228. A Showroom Glam, $11.50. Salsa and beer, $54. Amazon, I do a lot of Amazon, a lot of Postmates, as you guys can tell.
And the grand total for breakfast came out to $88.29. But for 3 people, it's really not that bad. Bringing the grand total spending on Sunday to $239.22. Looking at this number, it's kind of a bit disbelief. With all of that said, the grand total for the week comes out to $1,882.58.
That means in total throughout the entire week, with absolutely everything I mentioned, I spent a grand total of $7,555.51, which sounds absolutely ridiculous when I hear myself saying that. But let me clarify things so I feel a little bit better about myself, because remember, $7,000 of that was a deposit towards a home remodeling project on one of my rental properties. Then $250 of that was for the meditation coach, and that is not something I do every single week and is not meant to be a recurring charge. And then finally, the $205.82 is certainly a rare extravagance at Mastro's that does not happen very often. So if we just exclude those one-time unusual charges, my personal spending is really more like $99.69 for the week. That to me is much more typical of a normal week than going and spending $200 on a Saturday night at Mastro's.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So money isn't everything, purchases aren't everything. I just thought this was a really fun trend, and I just realized like I did spend a lot, and all jokes aside, like